Hello viewers, and welcome again to another edition of your program called Talk to the Camera with me, Kona Sesay. As it all left 2 years for the president to begin a salon when I retired Brigadier Julius Madabio, today we can walk on the streets of Freetown for talk to people about the development in a salon, how they go rate them, and also what are the expectations from the president for the remaining 2 years where he gets. Hello and welcome to this interview. Your name?
Me, Mr. Joseph Samai.
Mr. Samai, what do you do for a living?
Well, I do aluminium business, and I also do work for an NGO. Yeah.
Alright. So presently, how you go rate your country when it gets to do with development?
Well, I would say they above 50%, but we not go up to 60%. But we within that range, 50 going to 60.
Specifically, now which area the way you feel say don't get improvements when also that you feel say improvements need for be done?
Yeah, some of the areas that we don't get a little improvement, like the area of road. I believe say the road at least we don't get the roads that don't develop a little bit. Then coming to the area of education, education assistant on the move a little bit. Then the other area where it really lacking, more especially where would they deal with industrial work, with aluminium work, then the electricity area, really difficult. Sometimes the lights they come, lights go, so we get so much challenge for put resources together and get a fuel. So that's something we're really challenging. So that's some of the things and that.
The current president gets 2 years more before we go into another election. You know, inside that 2 years, what do you expect from him for your country salon?
Yeah, one of the things we I really want for do any for step up. Then the ministers, them way they don't entrust responsibility to them. They really need for step up. More especially the energy minister, the health, then the energy of infrastructure. At least they really need for step up. Salon, we don't need for they behind anymore. We need for go further. We need for jump over them. People they don't go further. We always now na 60 with the 60, so it's really difficult. If finally we picking them can't see salon transform, we get a new face of salon. So that will be a blessing our nation.
For add up to all what you don't talk, so what will be your final about to the minister responsible for energy business and salon?
Yeah, like Pakanja, one of the things one they say to it really need for step up, because most of the guys them way then they work with I don't know whether then get their own internal thought or then get something hidden. But they really need for step up, more especially in the area of for go and damage transformers them, not really called for. So it really need for step up, it need for put mechanism in place for see that proper monitoring in place. That will help the nation greatly.
Plenty thank you to you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Hello to you, sir, and welcome to this interview. Do you tell me your name and what thing you do for a living?
Well, now my name Ibrahimba, I'm businessman.
How you go rate your country presently in terms of development?
Well, in terms of development, it's like I go rate the country like 40%.
Why you go rate them that way?
Because the country in economy, it is down. Compared to other countries the way I don't travel go. Because I don't live in Morocco, I don't live in Guinea, I don't even live in England. So it's like the way I see then the your economy with your economy is far different.
So what do you feel say need for be done in order for make we able for meet up to your expectations? As in, may the current government able for meet up to your expectations?
Well, first of all, now for provide jobs opportunity there for the youth there. Yes. You want the way no go school, then create for them something outside in the go land job so then go able to get a living. If not so that, the youth man then most of them go astray. Yeah.
Okay, so finally, what will be your word to the president of Sierra Leone? You know, about how you want to see your country in the next 2 years?
Well, wait till me the advice no more. let it try for create jobs there for the youths. That are the main thing dandy. Yes. And beaucoup ways they for do that by improving the agricultural sector. That is one of the main things in this country where they be in. Yes.
You talk of improving the agricultural sector, but then another school of thought go talk say when you create then job here, so you know the people and way they create the job for, then get the skills for go through the job.
Well, then they all now then get for land the people there. Yes. Then get for friend institutions there. Outside then they take young man then put them there for let them land them particular jobs then they.
So what go be you want now to the ministry responsible for youth business na salon concerning all what you don't talk so?
Well, waiting I go tell and say it's like let you work very hard. Yes. Because now the youth then now they put on the. If you see he work very hard, things go be fine. And if the youth then get job, all the half crimes then at the country, it go less. Yeah.
Plenty thank you to you.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, thank you very much.
Hello, my welcome to this interview. Your name?
Her name is Mrs. Lansana.
Mrs. Lansana, you go please tell me, as woman, how you go rate the development in a salon presently we get for do with woman and business?
For now, the development deal, but I not reach that peak to one time. Because one, we they still they see women still they managerize them, they deprive them. So that's the thing and they where women forget. Still, they bully, demand them, they bully.
Like thing they like waiting.
One, like even to this microcredits now, when they say the president they give so, not to all man they rich. Some the microcredits, even the one that we forget them, no they get them safe. It just they within. I don't know which sector we go there. So not to all man they get them.
People don't ever can meet you say they come for register you for microcredit.
One day, I not see the it. I don't know if they come back over right now. I not see the it.
Alright, you mentioned say the one them we forget and not so then they get her. Now which category of people if you say supposed forget them and other that you don't see say they get away they're not supposed forget them?
The category then because they say now for women there we less privilege. I mean understand that one day. But with the see say the one the way but like now whether they say now for petty trader there, not so. So the person then they will get money past that petty trader and they get her.
So if you say corruption they inside.
Of course yes. So the petty trader of incest self no they get her. Because if you they get market when at 5-15 million, where you able to forget less than 500, or they get that petty trader person they get less than 500. So if they can't get that in 5 million or even at 1 million safe, you able to afford that one day, you able to get them. You where they get that one day, you want to double past that one where they get that 1 million day. So you know which how you say.
So what do you feel say need for be done for me they act there also will they stop?
One, whether they give them money, they let them monitor them. Monitoring, let them monitor. But let the president, they not just give so because when they just give so then where they give so, if they're not monitor, they go on the wrong side.
Alright, so as woman, what do you expect from the president? How you want for see your country when you get for do with woman their own sector, na salon in the next 2 years?
In the next 2 years, the president they do in own bits. We want let it do more. And we set for the woman themselves back, we want let sit up smooth a little because they can say when they talk what I back, you say for Kobe back.
Alright, so finally, you know, for both rest of what you don't talk so, what you go add for as advice to you company woman there?
All sell and done with the woman there, we safe, let they do something by we safe. Let not sit down no more say pass then give it. Never mind that microcredits we don't where they pass so we not reach some of we yet. But at least let we save the buck up, let we do things by we safe. So in the end, they're not going to molest we more.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
Hello, man. Welcome to this interview. Your name?
My name is Johnson.
Alright. You go please tell me, ma, as woman, how you go rate developments in a salon, especially when you get for concern with woman business.
Well, the concern when we get from the community, the stress we get na water problem from when make Brookfields community. Now we no get water, we dey suffer too much for water. Sleep not a day, all out, we dey all out to picking a later hour for the study, we dey go fair water because na water now we own big stress na we get. So now that's my own contribution. I have to say.
Alright, so whose effect this gets on women them in your community?
Well, it affects the woman them because now woman na inge home. Woman na in the use water more. Now in the fan water for the homes them. So I feel say it affects the woman the more.
So how long this don't take?
From 95, where this around 1999 they make the wood. From 1994 from NPRC. Now they make this.
Now this stress down people.
Stress down there for water business at Brookfields community.
Alright, this particular community, who's good person they pass for Kaya?
Who's good person they pass for Kaya? Well, who they come out Campbell Street, SLBS New Englandville, who get Bass Street. Well, the main streets they all get, you come out Campbell Street, you come out SLBS Jumukiata Road for Can Rocklania, for you pass Pike Street for Car Rocklane, you go pass Bass Street for Car Rocklane, different streets and you go pass for bus now also we dey.
Alright. But then una as the people them where they stay in the community, una don't try for me to the councillor or person when I aid man in our community and tell them about the crisis they own at the face.
Well, if I tell you, say, like me, one day, I don't know if other people they don't do, but like me, one day, I don't meet anybody doing a head concerning that for discuss with them.
Alright, so how far una they go fetch water?
Well, I buy we go buy water.
Alright, how much una they buy?
500 for 1.5 gallon. That's all they buy.
So since 1990.
Ogulane, yes, they sell Ogulane, they sell up prisoner. Now all can go fend or go down that street as far for go get water because I didn't know more pump the open or they book come here for go get. If one pump water pass we go buy 500 for 1.5 gallon.
Alright, so what will be your final word to the ministry responsible for make people and get water?
Well, what me they try for say to that whosoever we concern, I want you feel not only feel for yourself, feel for the next man. Now that strain they will get now lack of water. From where they don't make this road here, water business, easy for we. So they beg the one the way they before they let them think about that for we. That is community, Brookfields community, we need water and pump water now we need. So we need that help there from whosoever we responsible for that.
Alright, plenty thank you to you.
Joseph, thank you for interviewing me.
Hello there and welcome to this interview. Your name?
Joseph Kuruma.
Joseph, how you want to see your country salon in the next 2 years?
I want to see country like the country where they try for Adma and with some of the people and they run for going inside United States, inside London, England, and I saw our country be inside the next 2 years. They fight for good presidential.
Alright, so they fight for get good president. So we current president where we get so now. If they say make you rate him, Usa you go talk say don't try.
As for me, Usa be there long since they don't try for me for Ilkot Road, Washka.
What you do now Ilkot Road, Washka?
Overhead bridge don't pass through.
Wow. So you go tell me you they go school?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. What school you they go?
Fit Arena.
A private school that?
Yes.
But you don't ever attend government school before?
Yes.
So how you go compare now the private school where you they go presently and the government school where you be they go?
In private school where be they go, where they go, and the government school they say they get two different way of thinking. And government school they say get disadvantage.
What kind of disadvantage?
Most of the Pekin they go government school because they say free education, so many they pay in effort and attention at school. And the one they go private school, when are them parents they pay for we and they pay their efforts for land, they want to try for go before and they try for impress their family too.
Alright, so you feel safe for make Pekin land at school. It depends on the Pekin interest in effort where they put?
Yes. Well you whether they pay for the private school because if you know how your family they strain for pay you money na school. Like you whether they pay much for you whether they give free education. Say you parent money already, you want just do you carefree life. So you not go urge yourself for go so no more fast. You where they go na the private school, you just feel out for your parents that you want be somebody to man in this country. You want stand overhead for your family back to man. So you pay your attention na school.
So what thing go be your final word to you come in school picking them about putting them attention pan the book where they learn?
Most of they don't count different works them. We go make we lose conscience. We not able do better thing for parents there. We not able do even work for ourselves. And where they poor character. So I dey try for tell me company student and say, what thing we they do right now? When we get me your experience, let's stop for smoke, let's stop for take drugs. You where they follow a bad life, and you where they follow a bad party. You where they go join bad group inside college. At the beg una, let all things stop. Let us try for being country. Let us go before. Let us stop forget bad name now country.
Plenty thank you to you. Yeah?
Yes, ma. Thank you, ma.
Viewers, una self don't listen as people don't talk concerning how they go rate Salone when it gets for with development business, and also the expectations when they get from the president of Salone. Now in remaining 2 years where it gets, then people here they send message to different ministries and where they don't talk about say, then for car with aid to them, now then side and they where they don't talk about, and also the same message to the president say the expectations when they get from him make it fulfill them inside the next 2 years. We will bring the program country today. My name is Kona Sesay. Until we meet again to another edition of Talk to the Camera, I say tata.